everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming on to do my make for the October going into November Make Art with Martha collaboration hosted by Martha Makes Art over in America. And every month she gives us a prompt to work around. And this month the prompt is pumpkins or acorns. So I've decided that I'm going to try and incorporate both into my project, and I'm going to make a 6x6 card using a variety of things. So I have this stamp which has got an oak leaf in it, so it stamps out like this. And I have this stamp, this dreamy stamp, which has got some acorns on it, and it's also got a squirrel. So I stamped out the squirrel as well, because squirrels like acorns. And I've decided to try and put the two things together. So I've pulled out this this flowery paper as a background, because everything else is rather orangey and brown, and because of the way I've coloured things, and it was kind of getting lost in the background. So I thought I'd put this on, and basically, well, I see the idea is to have oak leaves and acorns coming down with with a squirrel up atop with an acorn in its hand, and then some pumpkins on the ground. Okay, but I'm not going to draw a tree, so I'm going to divide my page with this gorgeous gold textured paper that came in the Halloween kit from Dawn of Shiny Silver Treasures. It's very textured and almost like material. I'm just going to cut that like so. So that's going to be across the middle of the card, and then we're going to see if we can make this work. This glue's not coming out very well. Come on. So I hope you're all well, and that you've had a good weekend. It's been a bit blustery and rainy, etc., but hopefully nothing untoward has happened. And just seeing if I can unblock this nozzle, because okay, yeah, right, that's it. There's my tissue here. Right, I've also got this piece of green paper with pumpkins on, so I thought I could perhaps incorporate that into my card. This is something I've had in my for years, and I've used bits of it, but it was gifted to me in a I think I won something and it was gifted to me. I didn't really quite know how to use it, but anyway, I'm going to use it like that. And then these are the elements that I've coloured in. I've coloured in red squirrels, although the majority of squirrels in the United Kingdom are grey. There is a red squirrel area fairly close by to me, about an hour's drive away, and so I'm happy to have red squirrels. And I thought I'd put these two pumpkins on here with a squirrel sort of going to the pumpkins. Okay, I've got this squirrel up here is going to have the acorns, and then I'm going to have some leaves hanging down. So I want it to kind of look like there's a tree up here, but there isn't a tree, if you know what I mean. So sort of, well, autumn leaves flowing down, perhaps. Maybe that would be the best thing we could think of. They're fluttering down to the ground, and then this squirrel just building this up just to see what this looks like. This squirrel could be like so. Now I've got a small acorn here, which this one could be holding, and perhaps this one can be playing in the leaves. You know how you normally get a few squirrels together, don't you? I don't know. Let's see. He's got an acorn, and then I've got these big acorns which are falling down with the leaves. Something along these lines. Just kind of made it up really. And then I've got more little ones which we can have in a little heap here. Little stash of acorns there. So something like that. I think that would work. So let's get sticking. So I'm trying to catch up with it. Well, Martha only put this collaboration up yesterday, but I'm in my head. I'm still trying to work on others that have popped up during the month, like Woolly Steph Art Club and the PT tag. So just trying to figure out what to do. So I thought I'll start with this, which was more straightforward for me. There we go. That's a bit more of some sort of blockage come out of my glue. So hopefully. And well, I'd like to thank you, those of you who've already commented on my giveaway. I'm really very impressed by how many of you have commented already. And if you haven't seen that video, please do go over to, it was, I think I put it up on the 25th, and you've got until the 15th of November to comment if you want to win the advent calendar. It's been great fun putting it together. I will say that the majority of the things inside are craft related, as you might expect. So I hope you're going to enjoy, whoever wins it, you're going to enjoy the things, and that's so. Okay, let's just move these. Now I'm not sure about this second squirrel. We could put two in the tree. This is the tree. Let's see. I can put two up here. Okay, let's do that. So the colouring of these stamps hasn't been very anything very spectacular. I just coloured them with alcohol markers, but no shading or anything like that. Just straight colouring. Yeah, okay, so you can put those like that. Okay, now I need an acorn for this one. It's got an acorn. And okay, let's see what else we've got. Let's pop this one down. I think I'd like to put him amongst the pumpkins, really. So he's having a pumpkin feast. Like so. You can see what I'm doing. Right. Okay, now we're going to let these acorns fall down. Suppose he could have a little acorn too. Got another couple of leaves here. So okay, and let's let's see. So these big ones are falling down. Oops. Oops. And maybe put that one there. And then I've got these 3 small ones, which they've reached the ground sooner. These ones, they were quite fiddly to cut out, I have to say. So, yeah, okay, so put those like that. Now, a sentiment. I've got Dawn's, I've got my box of sentiments here from Dawn. And I know she had some lovely ones. These I know won't be autumny because on the top here I put some that I was going to use leafing home. I know she does have, I know there are some which say autumn. Dream, a beautiful dream. Congratulations. Okay. It's the wrong collection. What's this one? Sweet Treasures. I don't think it'll be in there. Only a new. I think it's this one, and I've only got Christmas sentiments left in that one. Let's see. Happy birthday. Vintage. Floral. Copper. Sweet. Nature. I don't think so. Well, sorry about this. Anyway, you're having a good look at I hope, at what's available on Dawn's website. You know, she does these sentiments to order, and she will foil them in every way you would like. So, okay, so I'm just looking for something that goes with what we've made, basically. And I wouldn't mind it being in black with white. Let's see if I've got any. I've got Summer Dreams. That's no good. So I want and Happy Summer. Maybe that's what I was thinking of, because I thought I'd seen something about autumn recently, but that might be what I was thinking about. Happy birthday. Well, I could put a happy birthday. Here comes the sun. Not for autumn, is it? Although I do believe it's going to get warm again. That's what I read today. So, which will be yesterday when you hear this. If you watch this on Monday, it's doing this on Sunday. Okay, now I don't think I've got anything about autumn here. I might just have used them all. Okay, I won't look any further. So I'm either going to have Leafing Home, and maybe I can put the happy birthday somewhere else. I'm just going to put the happy birthday, I think. Draw that. And I want to try something else. I want to try putting an outline in black, because I just feel that some of these things are not showing up. And perhaps if I had, the thing is, I did the stamping in brown and green, in brown, thinking that the black would be too harsh because it was a stamp that, but I just want to kind of highlight some of this, just so that it doesn't get too lost. I'm just going along with a very fine marker. I think that's working, isn't it? I hope I'm not going to spoil it. And I think that's better. So you can't see the acorns, for example, at all. They just melted into the background. I did want to use this lovely gold paper and so on. So yes, I think that's better. I'm just going to do these little ones. And then this one here. They're okay. There's a couple more leaves here. And this one. So I think having gone around the leaves and the acorns, that has helped it to stand out a little bit. I don't want to go around the squirrels or the pumpkins. And so I'm just going to stick this happy birthday somewhere. And I think I'm going to put it up there on the green part of the card. And that will be me finished. So thank you for staying with me while I was deliberating. And if you want to take part, as I say, all you have to do is show your make on social media using the hashtag makeartwithmartha. And there we are. So I hope you like what I've done, and take care, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.